Some people think interpersonal skills are just about being friendly, or being talkative, or just not being a jerk. But what does it really mean to have great interpersonal skills? In this workshop, I'll be breaking down what interpersonal skills really are, how to get better at them, and how to demonstrate them in an interview. And at the end of this video, I'll give you 3 simple questions that can help you build real connections in any conversation. To do so, you'll need skills like active listening, teamwork, accountability, leadership, motivation, flexibility, patience, and empathy. Here are a few tips to help you sharpen those soft skills to secure the job. Tip 1. Observe people who excel at soft skills. Take note of successful interactions in your workplace. Pay attention to a speaker's tone of voice, word choice, and gestures, and try to internalize them until they become second nature. None of this happens overnight, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Tip 2. Solicit feedback. One of the fastest ways to improve your interpersonal skills is by asking for feedback. When doing so, refrain from general prompts like, "How am I doing?" Instead, ask specific questions targeted to potential areas of improvement. Let's give it a try. As you see here, our projected earnings are looking to be really strong this term, and we have got a lot of the KOIs and the RKOs. So, how'd I do? After yesterday's client presentation, was there a moment where I could have communicated more clearly? Framing your questions this way will help you get specific feedback you can use to improve. The more specific the ask, the more effective the answer. And over time, you'll start seeing those skills click into place. Got a little career remodeling coming up? Just search Indeed on YouTube for more DIY career tips. Tip 3, keep your interactions focused. That means eliminating distractions from phones and screens when talking with colleagues. Giving them your undivided attention will help you become a more active listener, which in turn improves your ability to communicate. Tip 4. Know your values. Your values are your internal compass. Whether you're talking to a client, leading a team, or just figuring out how to respond in the moment, when you know what matters to you, it's easier to stay consistent in your interactions. Consistency builds credibility, and credibility builds trust. If kindness is one of your values, that means giving feedback with empathy, even when it's tough. If integrity is one of your values, it means you follow through on what you say, even when no one's watching. The clearer you are on your values, the easier it is for others to trust you. Tip 5, self-regulate. Acknowledge your emotions, but refrain from letting them color your words or cloud your judgment when confronting a conflict at work. Keep calm and remain level-headed. Regulation can be contagious and will help you and your teammates maintain the right mindset to exchange ideas and find solutions. Tip 6, choose your language carefully. The words you choose are like the settings on a power drill. Set them right, and the job goes smoothly. Set them wrong, and you might just strip the screws. For instance, you wouldn't speak to your supervisor the way you'd speak to your best friend. "I'm gonna need this by Monday." "Sure, dude." Tip 7, offer empathy. Empathy is the difference between hearing someone and truly understanding them. Learning how to display empathy in your interactions can dramatically improve your interpersonal skills. One way to do that is by gracefully mirroring what they've said. "I'm feeling overwhelmed with this deadline." Sounds like the set due date might have been a bit too aggressive. Let's see where we can make adjustments. See? You're not repeating word for word, but reflecting the idea back in a way that shows you've heard, understood, and want to help. The more you practice mirroring and empathy, the more pleasant and productive your interactions become. Now that you've got what it takes, all that's left to do is authentically communicate your interpersonal skills to potential employers in an interview. Interviewers will want more than buzzwords, and they won't make it easy by outright asking you to list all your interpersonal abilities. They want to hear how you lead, how you team up, and how you keep your cool. To get there, they might ask questions like, "What's your leadership style? Tell me about a time where you worked well with a team. Describe a moment you delivered great customer service. What qualities does your ideal manager have?" Tell me about a time you helped someone solve a problem. When you hear questions like these, all those little interpersonal alarm bells in your head should be going off. Because what you're really being asked is, do you have the interpersonal skills needed to adapt, work well with others, and be accountable? The trick is to answer these questions with stories. Demonstrate your skills in action rather than simply stating you have them. Tell me about a time where you worked well with a team. Great question. After winning new clients, my team needed to improve efficiency to meet the demands of our rapidly growing business. After getting feedback from each individual, I moved us to an open concept workspace and scheduled daily team huddles to keep everyone aligned. This approach encouraged strong teamwork and helped us stay on track to deliver projects efficiently, under budget, and on time. Like any well-spun yarn, this response has a beginning, middle, and end, and illustrates without outright listing key interpersonal skills like leadership, listening, empathy, and more. Interpersonal communication is the ability to effectively exchange ideas and work well with others. All right, now it's time to start building out your own interpersonal toolkit. You'll want to keep these go-to questions in your back pocket at all times until asking them becomes second nature. These questions will help you build real connections. Question 1. What's the most interesting thing you're working on right now? This question shows genuine curiosity and gives the other person the freedom to talk about something that matters to them. Question 2. How did you get started in this role or field? Asking this question invites a story. So listen closely and take notes. Sharing stories can bring other perspectives to life and build rapport faster than any small talk ever will. Question 3. What's one thing you wish people understood better about your work? This one's my favorite because it opens the door to empathy. When you give someone space to shine a light on what they wish others understood, you're not just making conversation, you're building trust. Keep these 3 questions handy, and you'll never run out of things to talk about. When it comes to cranking up your interpersonal skills, you don't need to worry about being the loudest voice in the room or the most outgoing person. You just need to show that you listen, that you lead, and that you care. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more job search tips.